the nation's top intelligence and security officials issuing a dire warning. The Russians continue to interfere with our election process.
In regards to Russian involvement in the midterm elections, we continue to see a pervasive messaging campaign by Russia to try to weaken and divide the United States. These efforts are not exclusive to this election or future elections, but certainly cover issues relevant to the election.
Here now to discuss Michael Baker, former CIA operative and diligence co-founder, Klon Kitchen, former CIA intelligence officer, currently senior research fellow at the Heritage Foundation, and retired U.S. Navy Lieutenant Commander Greg Keeley, who's also a former Naval Information Warfare officer and former House Foreign Relations Committee advisor. Gentlemen, thank you all. Tremendous resumes up there. I'm going to start with my dear friend Mike Baker, because it's been a while. And, you know, this was sort of remarkable in the sense that a lot of heat coming at the administration since that Helsinki press conference. Do you think maybe now everyone is on the same page and it's acknowledged Russia is meddling and in fact, some call it attacking our election process?
Yeah, I mean, I think off the radar screen, there's a lot of consensus and agreement and concern, and a lot of work being done. And there has been a lot of work being done. You know, the problem typically is the messaging that comes out of the White House. So the president will say something, and it seems to run counter to what is actually happening behind the scenes. But, you know, make no mistake, there's been a great deal of effort between law enforcement, and particularly, this is an important part here, is the conversation that's existing now between law enforcement and the commercial sector, so technology companies and others, to try to minimize and disrupt and prevent future meddling and going certainly into the 2018 elections.
Commander Keeley, how far does this go toward being an act of war? This sort of aggression against our election, this sort of meddling in our republic, if you will, does it edge toward that?
Hey, Charles, look, I really like the fact that you pointed out that this is aggression. You know, if you think meddling, you think of someone at your kid's preschool fooling around with their juice box. The Russians aren't meddling with anything. They're conducting information warfare against the United States. And to your previous, to John's point, I have full confidence in the US's intelligence community, the State Department, the Defense Department are doing everything they can to push back on it. But you're right, this is a covert information warfare operation the Russians are undertaking, and they're really good at it.
They're good at it, Klon. How good are we at this? Because what I've been hearing today is that we've been putting a lot of resources into resisting or fighting this sort of thing. In other words, money into defense, but we're not really that good on offense.
Yeah, well, in terms of cybersecurity and pushing back on a foreign influence campaign, we have all the capacity in the world. Our kind of cyber ninjas are the best in the world, and we can trust them to get the job done. But what we lack is a coherent, comprehensive strategy to counter this kind of Russian effort. Now, I think what we should be encouraged by is that we saw, you know, the top heavy hitters come out today at the White House and explain that they're on it. But the reality is up until this point, Russia has not been deterred. Vladimir Putin still has not changed his calculus.
Let me jump in there for a second then, Klon. How do we deter Russia?
Yeah, well, so what it's going to take is it's going to take a full court effort across the political, economic, and social spectrum where we just challenge Russia around the globe on their various foreign policy and even their domestic initiatives, so that they understand that they cannot challenge the legitimacy of our democratic institutions without being pushed back on.
Mike, a lot of people say, you know what, every country does it. I mean, listen, I don't want to offend any of the former CIA members on the panel, but the CIA had a reputation for for turning a few elections and putting in actually regime change over the last several decades.
I'm shocked that you would say that, Charles. And I disavow any knowledge of anything that you've just talked about. But look, here, I think the fact that we're having this conversation now, the fact that this has been front and center for quite a while since the news broke about Russian interference, that's an important part of the fight going forward, right? I mean, I worry about attention span for people, the general voters out there, but getting the voters aware of the problem is key to trying to stop this. Now, what they have to do is the voters have to take part responsibility here, right? I mean, everybody's sitting in their trenches on the left and right side throwing hand grenades at each other. People need to start being a little more responsible in what they read, what they pay attention to, and stop gravitating towards whatever happens to feed their own opinion. But also, again, going back to what else we can do to try to minimize this, this dialogue that the FBI and DHS and others have engaged in with the commercial side, very, very important. We have to have more of a two-way conversation to share intelligence with the commercial side so that they can protect their own platforms.
All right, well, Michael, that was a great answer to a question I didn't ask, but I appreciate it.
Thank you. That's a standard CIA activity right there.
Man, you guys are great. Commander, listen, when someone like a John Podesta opens up an email and all of a sudden he gives away everything from the DNC because I don't know if his password was password or whatever it was, it just sort of speaks to the breadth of this. I mean, it's really an enormous undertaking, and it's hard to conceive that our federal government, even with all hands on deck, can plug every hole, every potential leak.
Charles, you're exactly right. And despite the media frenzy that's surrounding the whole Russia narrative, we need to understand that it's not just Russia. It's not the Russian bear, the only people that are after us. There's China, there's North Korea, there's Iran. They all have very, very robust information warfare capabilities, and they're going after us every single day. If you understood, if the folks at home understood, I'm sure you understand everything, Charles, so I bring that back. If the folks at home understood how many times the agency or the Defense Department or the State Department get hit by those sort of the holy trinity, if you like, they would be just shocked.
So, Klon, where do we go from here? The elections are less than 100 days away, the midterms. We know we're being targeted. It's acknowledged by everyone, and we know everyone's doing their best. How do you see it shaking out?
Yeah, well, I think what you're going to see is you're going to see a concerted effort coming out of the administration across the board, trying to get a good posture on this. And I want to echo something that's been said in terms of there is no scenario where we secure our interests absent integrating the private sector at a very deep root level. Right. That is where a lot of the battleground is, and improving that conversation and information sharing is going to be critical.
All right, gentlemen, thank you all very much. Really the biggest news of the day, and you covered it well. I appreciate it.